Ah, it's been so long since I've had a Krogan! And he's vomiting. He's vomiting blue stuff. That doesn't seem safe. Already tried the Viagra technique, I see. Did it work? Are you hard? Maybe I should take a leave. You can check that out on your own. Nope. Okay, he's definitely hard.
It's short. Big things fit your mouth better.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
And he's a big one.
Big boy with a big package. Do you think so? Do you think it's to scale? He is like 7 days old after all. Maybe it's a giant man, tiny manhood situation. We've seen enough of those. No kid dead, but his son was recovered. The whole use of son inverted commas makes this seem like a big ass daddy fetish thing. That's not what's going on. I mean, it might be what's going on here, but that's like a good lifetime of work just to get off a little.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight.
It's a very fleshy paperweight. A very scary paperweight at that. God, my shepherd is so ugly. Pretty much his permanent state. He's finally gotten rid of his molten liquid metal acne that he had going on, but he looks older than Space Dad. Good Space Dad Anderson, not like the fake Nelson Mandela. I wish we got to see Space Dad Anderson and Space Dad Hackett just once, just one fucking time.
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Open him up in fucking deep space. We've needed this sheer quantity and quality of balls in the team for quite a long time, because Jacob literally doesn't have space for them down there. Not even just because of the skin tightness, although that definitely would make them burst with every single step. Like, that's a lot of puncture wounds going on. It doesn't even seem to bother him. And that's why he's the lowest ranking Mass Spec romance of all time. I don't know what he's working with down there, but it's not impressive. He doesn't even want to talk about any of the insane bullshittery that just happened. Fucking anyone? Surely Kelly's got something to say. Kelly, the most exciting fucking character in the whole game.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him.
Not a baby.
If you try to squeeze him out of your leathery man womb, buddy. I love that phrase. Stop using that phrase. You know what happens when you let a Krogan within? All the way back to MC Escher trying to paint the Holocaust, but it's just your bowels. Jacob being the worst fucking romance of all time. And Joker being the most unfortunately not a romance of all time. Obviously, you'd crush his legs into oblivion if anyone tried on account of his crunchy bone disease. He drank all the bone-breaking juice. He's an addict, really. It's a real problem. Shakwa's gotta work on that. He'd be fine if he could just stop sucking. Just stop chugging for like 5 seconds, Joker. That's all we ask. My favorite method of torture.
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
My replies were intended to provoke.
God, the more I look at her, the more all I can think is like mechanical labia, and it's really a shame. We always go for the highest brow humor fucking possible on this channel, of course. We go for that low-rung, low-hanging fruit shit. We are masters of comedy here. But it's just a holographic minge. I can't even listen. I'm so drawn into it. I want to know what it feels like. I imagine it's really warm and probably leaves you with at least first degree burn. Like, they barely matter, just run it under a cold tap, but then you gotta deal with the shrinkage. Just such a fucking nightmare.
Active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
Oh, he's a cute little test monkey.
I'm done.
I've accidentally given him a resting bitch face. It's not my fault. Especially in the darkness here. This is the bridge. This is where everyone works. Okay, this is where four little Eggmen seem to be working. No one gets hair except this lady. It's mandatory. If you're a man, all your hair goes to Shepard. He's balding and I've got a Pritt stick.
Trying to determine how Scale H got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant.
Bazinga.
Morning! Talking about the STD you get from fucking sky dogs, and that someone on board must have committed the ultimate sin, the worst kind of bestiality that there is in the galaxy. You know how many teeth those things have got? You know how many teeth those things have got where there should never be teeth? There's a dick in there. Someone's dick is in that. Bazinga. Kill me. Assault rifle penetration as well. Does that rip right through some boys? Through one boy into another boy. One long conga line of penetration once again. That's an impressive cock right there. 25% extra cock. All right, fair enough. Garrus, you're a lucky man. You definitely needed it. Especially after you lost, half of your body weight from that one explosion. I'll probably do you some favors in the feathery genitals department. Please someone clip that. I'm on my phone. Don't clip me ever saying that word. I've never said that word before in my entire life. That one word It's gonna be the entirety of my suicide note. If it ever happens, not saying it will, but we all know that if I continue streaming for like another week, it's probably bound to happen. That is quite a way to go. That's like the one time I'd be willing to say that word, because that's kind of hilarious. Did I kill my hamster? Is my hamster dead? He lives! Yes! Oh my god, you poor little ascetic fuck! I haven't fed you in weeks! Cloud dead fish! Oh no! How come fish don't need as much feeding as the fucking hamster? Who's been feeding you? Actually, I think this thing just doesn't eat. Kelly, you're meant to feed my fish. Is that a mod? Oh god. Oh fuck, what was it? I was naked in one of those and we all saw it. The most militarized Ken doll I've ever seen, because damn boy, he's smooth. Nice cock. He's alive. It's much better than the nipple suit. The nipple suit was really upsetting me because I can't even milk blast. I'm not even high enough level to like fire the milk out of them and blind people with it. Permanently. It's been a very long time, okay? It's gonna be some sheer built-up pressure from all the lactation withdrawals. All right, let's rip off my legs and get something new. No, that looks really weird. It's just like we've spilt a metric ton of Ribena all over my chest. Black and red is the only way N7 armor is supposed to be. If you do it any other way, I will hunt you down and shoot you. I don't have any shoulder guards. And I'm not What the fuck was that? This man dancing off camera? This man was just engaging in the essence of the 70s. Or he was like desperately trying to jack himself off like you start up a lawnmower. That wasn't right. Am I seeing things? Is it wishful thinking? Yeah, it's definitely wishful thinking. You gonna talk about your dead kids again? No, just the most intense staring contest of all time. Are you even programmed to blink? Yes! Huh. The stupid bitch lost. Fuck you, I'm with this guy. I was always with this guy because of the skid mark levels of porn star she's got going on. Actually, do you blink at exactly the same time? It's really creepy. In old games, literally everyone blinks at once. Some kind of weird-ass culty Mexican wave.
We printed out a borderline sexy rabbit coloring page and I am so mad.
Maybe, next time you want to tell a story, Kathy, maybe warn me if it's furry porn. I mean, please continue. I'm sure that's what 90% of the chat is here for.
I had no say in what she used to test it.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's unwanted furry porn. Is there really any other kind? Hello, Miranda.
What can I do for you?
Just wipe my mind clean.
It's now stuck on my door.
Why? He can choose what kind of porn, if any, hangs on your own personal, like, fucking archway.
And I can't get it off.
So your door is now technically laminated with lupine titties. That's not the right one. What's the word for rabbits? Fuck, I need to get this. I need to feel smart. I got an A in biology and then every single ounce of that fucking knowledge drained out of my mind. And now I'm here on Twitch, which is the natural evolution of being an idiot. Is it lupine? That's a wolf. What the fuck am I talking about? Rabbit. Genus. At least I know that word.
There is no voluntary furry porn on my door.
But there is involuntary lagomorph porn, which I'm surprised isn't something we've encountered in the Mass Effect universe just yet. I am not here for furry porn. I'm very, very glad, Sarah. Very glad at least one person in this chat is here for me, and not the bunnies in compromised positions. Where have you dumped my lovely man? Is he cargo? I mean, to be fair, angry grandpa is considered cargo, and this man's a lot larger and a lot heavier than the biggest murderer without any teeth anywhere in the fucking galaxy. Time to activate the breeding pod. What does that mean? That acts like we're gonna do some more breeding. I don't want to activate the breeding. I just want to set this poor motherfucker free. Edie, please don't fuck him. Whatever you do, he's still technically only 7 days old. Get out of here. Let Shepard deal with this. Hey, buddy. I'm your new dad. I don't whisper to you at night every single time to give you the ideal fisting methods like O'Keir used to do, but we can get along. You don't need to start calling me dad immediately, but I do want us to be friends. What do dads do? I didn't have a childhood. Guys, give me suggestions.
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan.
What the fuck? O'Keir built him with a malfunctioning cock. He's a baby and he's already got erectile dysfunction, and there is no pill in the world that will make all 4 of your genetically modified balls function at once. You were built to be perfect and your dick still doesn't work. I haven't chosen to interact with a kid my entire life. They are parasites, because they're all just mini versions of Grunt, although none are quite as good at fisting. They haven't ripped out nearly as many jugulars as my new son. Emerge forth, beautiful! Ah, it's been so long since I've had a Krogan! And he's vomiting. He's vomiting blue stuff. That doesn't seem safe. Already tried the Viagra technique, I see. Did it work? Are you hard? Maybe I should take a leave. You can check that out on your own. Nope. Okay, he's definitely hard.
It's short. Big things fit your mouth better. Before you die, I need a name.
Oh, you'll get more than my
Commander
name.
Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, his words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. Without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
If you fuck with me, literally everyone here is responsible for, like, the massacre of at least 4 innocent, impoverished villages. Just step the fuck down, arsehole. You are baby, and this is not how you greet your new daddy. If you've got no use in your color, what's the point in even going on anymore? That's why I'm gonna be dead by 33. Kids need to come out of the womb at 30. Now, like, fully grown, 40, with a mortgage. 6 kids of their own, who are also 40 with mortgages. They need to come out in immense debt, or it's just not worth it. I want their souls to already be crushed. It's that relentless optimism of all kids that even Grunt is displaying himself that I just can't fucking stand. Why aren't you as sad as me? Now give daddy a hug. I mean, it's a hug of a kind, right? I mean, it's a little bit aggressive. I don't think I'll ever breathe again, but it's his own way of showing affection, I'm sure. Ignore the fact he keeps sniffing me. I can't help being such a delicious cut of meat. You know, I think we should all do that. In honor of this beautiful baby right here, tomorrow we all go out to the name-changing center and we all become Grunts of our own. We'll find
Have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy, no doubt about that.
I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but harm the other.
As if he would have died. I've shot a rat in this game with a bigger gun and it hasn't died. Because my Shepherd is the worst possible soldier of all time. He knows how to tickle people's feet with his fucking space wizard hands. That's it. And now comes the hardest part of Mass Effect 2, being able to decide who the fuck you take on your team. You can write off the humans. Who gives a fuck about the humans? Garrus I'd gladly take everywhere. Morden I'd gladly take everywhere. Grunt, I feel like if I leave him here on my own, he will eat my ship. So, kinda has to. Do you happen to know of any upgrade? I know this is like your first time ever being awake and alive, but you know, I'm sure you got something flying around in there that we can use, right? I called this chitin for my entire playthrough, and anytime this word ever comes up in any fucking game, that's what I called it. Only this year did I realize it's chitin, whatever the fuck. I've never felt fucking dumber, because this word comes up way more than it should in all games. It comes up in like Skyrim the same amount as the word the. It's like calling the hey every single fucking time. That's how much I was annoying people. I birthed you, you stepped out of all my horrible, gross, squishy man fluids, and I held a gun to your fucking stomach. And the best you could come up with is crap. That's how you're insulting me. Oh, you've got so much to learn, and I am the best dad possible for you to learn how to insult people.
Some of these aliens are too smooth.
You mean like suaveness? I guess Grunt isn't all that suave. I don't think he's shoved all that many points into good boy or bad boy. You have a very nice. Thank you. I do have a very nice. I'm very, very proud of my very nice. I worked incredibly hard on it, Sarah. He's not calm. He was very willing to just open me up, jam himself inside, puppeteer me about a little, and then just tear me directly in half with both pinkies. Maybe even one. I don't know.
I knew this girl once. Asari. Good head. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says.
Where did this come from? You're telling me about your beloved. Wouldn't really surprise me if she's a trained killer and a psychopath. That does kind of seem like your type. Oh, he's almost got a Solarian titty table. Why don't I get one of those? My arm is so fucking boring. These guys get to eat off of their clothes. That's amazing. I only ever do that by accident. That's Kasumi. She's the same as fucking Zaid. Not in that she's a gravelly Australian murder granddad, but, you know, she's also DLC. She refuses to talk about anything that fucking matters. Maybe Shockwist. That is a bit of a medical emergency, and I did just have at least 1.5 of my lungs crushed. Damaged my collection.
We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable.
He's been awake for 3 minutes. That's his first time being able to fucking see, Kelly. But fine, let's use this opportunity to fuck. I'll protect you.
I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you better be involved. Anyway, what's up?
Yep, me and Grunt are going to involve in all the mightiest handjobs in the galaxy, but I don't know why you need to feel the need to comment on that. Get out of my face. Apparently she's a really satisfying romance option, but it baffles me why anyone would ever choose someone you don't drag out into the field. If all sex you have isn't in imminent, lethal danger, does it even count? I don't think so. What does he sound like? Like he has been sucking on a molten crayon. Shepard. Oh, that's not that. Shepard. I see you have awakened Occurrences Krogan. No, I sound like Mordred and the Elusive Man's fuck child. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. I don't know how much I agree with that. You've got cameras even watching me urinate, dude. I don't know what data you're gathering from my fucking pissing adventures, but I guarantee they're not gonna be nearly as cool as the ones in Death Stranding. I don't get any free fucking piss shrooms. Pissing has never been the same for me since I played that game. No one gives me likes for my piss. At least not on Twitch. Very, very different website for that one.
You collect stray cats as a kid? Because we really needed a Mega Krogan, so thanks for dragging him home.
It's now made me think how they do a bit look like cats, which is really weird, because they don't at all look like cats, but they really do. We are desperate for Izo. I didn't even read about anti-Gar. What are you guys' thoughts on Gar? You anti or you all for it? I'm a big fucking fan of Gar, honestly. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna find it on Urban Dictionary, and it's just the most disgustingly depraved sex act. So yeah, big fan, big fan. Can't make the cult too big too early, or like the news is gonna crack down on us. The media, man. We can't let them in. No paparazzi. I'm too beautiful to be captured and photographed. Or burn the eyes of all who witness. Like the Ark of the Covenant. I just noticed that this place is called Malgus. I don't want to be here anymore. A planet only a Vorcha could love. What a beautiful scientific description. Krogan are living here? Krogan have emotions. Sorry. Fuck Krogan sometimes. Rex he's full of emotions. He nearly killed his best fucking friend because I wasn't willing to let him fuck every Krogan in the facility. He didn't because I have so much more sex appeal than all the fucking pod-grown Krogan. Liquid water is not potable. I just can't go in a bottle? I guess water bottles aren't exactly very powerful, but in space, I'm sure they are. I'm sure just, you know, a run-of-the-mill bottle of Evian in space probably does more damage than the nuke dropped on Hiroshima. It looks like it's covered in spider web. I guess it also a bit just looks like a moon, but I'm expecting a big fucking spider. Just one. It's not like a family, but just one massive fucking Reaper-sized spider has made this place fucking home. You think you can claim this planet for your own purely through your arse spray and nothing but your arse spray? You're wrong. Do I have a thing? Yeah, we have a thing! Anyone who has Grunt in his original outfit, like his weird-ass militarized sperm shit, absolutely not. This is the only way to play. I'm also gonna get Garrus out of his DLC outfit because I prefer to see him smashed to shit. I like his, like, bloodlusty monocle in this one, but I don't know, it's like hot pink. Garrus doesn't really scream hot pink, does he? At least not in public. Whatever a man and a consenting birdman get up to in the privacy of their own captain's quarters, their own fucking business, they do what they want. But in public, I expect you to be decent, Garrus. Krogan pure blood. You thought Rex was the ultimate thick boy. This boy was born thick. You don't even need his diet. He's skipped every leg day imaginable because he hasn't even had one yet. And yet those glutes, don't even get me started. It is an incredibly sexy monocle, but we just have to go with the boring blue one now. Blue, the color of depression, earth, Viagra. Take your pick, but it's not nearly as sexy as his undying bloodlust. Not nearly as sticky as I expected either. Didn't really expect to be able to move. Like I'm knee deep in an ocean of molasses. Have a lovely bit of genocide on this beautiful, beautiful sunny Friday evening. What day is it? I don't know. Monday? Ah, that's the worst day. That's exactly the kind of day for a genocide. Now I'm seeing it. Now I'm understanding. Navigator, does anyone else leave a log? Come on, his log was completely unimpressive to me. Oh, now that's quite the log. Congratulations, sir. You must be very proud. I am serious when I say that I'm gonna milk this game for every last piece of dialogue that it's fucking worth. So if I miss even a single log, then I will be a broken man for the rest of my life. I'm gonna quit streaming. The loss of that log I will never recover from. Why are you singing to me? Why was your only cargo incredibly horny whales still banging while the skin literally melts? Where's my little goodie bag? I'm so good at this. Oh, wow. All of my skin is hanging on by one fucking thread. I have one vein left in my whole body. Owie, I think, is the correct response to this situation. This is horrifying. Concuss the bitch. Well, I've ruined him. Fuck this. I'm charging. Only to immediately hide again, obviously. I haven't gotten that brave. I don't actually have an ounce of testosterone in my body. That's never gonna happen. We all know that. That's only good for shields, huh? I thought it would be a... Oh, shit! Grunt just laid down on that dude as he big boomed himself. As he sacrificed himself for all the robotic virgins that have ever existed in the world. Was it worth it? Because now Grunt gets all of them. And he doesn't even care. His dick all floppy. This is my rock! Don't you dare come to my rock! I love this rock. I raised it myself. Brought this one from home. I just want to get back to Norman. I gotta feed my fucking space hamster, damn it! For once, I might have more than one brain cell firing off at once. It's rare anyone even remembers that my brain is even there. And that's why we love us some grunt. And now we're gonna grunt even harder. Get up there, dude. Get your finest grunts ready. The most arousing ones you are capable of. I want you using Geth shotguns. I want you using the fucking Krogan one I paid for. You will be a much more grateful son, or I will put you back in the tube. I will let the scary psychopath whisper to you at night again, child. I need shields. Not a big fan of dying. Not really on my mantra today. I feel like the tube equals the jar that people put their anime figures into. Why has that been mentioned twice? What is it about my stream that makes people jizz on homunculi? Stop it. You mean to say that Okir was just spunking on his son? It's not really his son, but he raised him. He raised him for a whole 7 days. That is far beyond the threshold of kink that should be allowed here. Like, we don't kink shame on this channel, but we also don't jizz on newborns. Fuck his brain. Now, there you go. Grunt's just taking it. Grunt's so powerful. I want to do the same. I want to show him that Dad isn't too pathetic. Still kind of very, very pathetic, but you know, just the right level of pathetic. That was a joke. I, in fact, don't jizz on babies. Would you on Grunt, though? Is Grunt an exception? He's only a baby on a technicality, right? He has all the experience of like an 800-year-old Krogan drilled into his mind. But then again, that begs the question, would you jizz on an 800-year-old? Lizard or otherwise? I don't know if I would, because I feel like that's more moisture than their old, frail, dusty bodies have experienced in a good 780 years. Do they dissolve? Do we know if they're soluble? Let's find out. I'm pretty sure cum is also slightly acidic. I wonder if it's flammable. Someone find out, because oh man. If like a terrorist showed up with a Molotov cum tail, like, you can't put him in jail. He's a genius. We need to herald this man. We need to off Big Liz and put him in power of the fucking country. I'm not bailing you out of prison. I don't expect you to, Horcrux. But would you abandon me like Jacob does? All right, you 1 letter per week and you'll come home to 400 reptiles. You know what? That's the dream. If that's the way I get 400 reptiles, I will gladly go to jail. You know how many recruits we'd get to the cult in jail? You know how many people are like desperate for a purpose in there? This is how we reach the front page of Twitch. Someone get me a gun. I always get so fucking cocky and I'll just jump out with no health. Like this. It's just gonna kill you on principle. If it just doesn't like you. It's weird seeing Grunt in cover. I bet he could tackle the fucking Emir mech and kill it in like 2 hits. To the point where I might try and make him. Come on, Grunt, hug the fucker to death. Now! I'm probably not even doing like the lion's share of the damage here. That was very much a 90-year-old man thing to say. Say the most. Say any human phrase. I'm absolutely a lizard man in disguise. I'm just like Barack Obama. I came from the same lizard farm. What were you doing? Did you not hear like the mechanical whirring screams of your friends? Did you just really hate those dudes? In what ways were they programmed to be shittier than you? Oh, I thought he was dead. I thought he was about to blow up. Holy shit, that was worrying. If I die now, if I die on this hunk of Mother Nature's smegma, there are plenty of ways I want to go, and that's not it. We might as well kill the last one. We're almost done. If someone just took away its legs. Let me stomp on it. Let me stomp on it, damn it. We could just grind endless XP in this fucking arena. I could get all the achievements I don't have yet. But at the same time, I'm a lazy piece of shit. Let's leave Grunt here. There's no way he's dying, and he can just give us all the goddamn XP in the world. Let's go, Garrus. Come back for you later, son. Have a great first day at school. I love you. Mwah. Enjoy the Solarian and mayonnaise sandwich that Garrus so lovingly made for you. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Doesn't need luck. He's got ammo. If we can get to 20k Ezo, oh, fuck! That's so much more than I ever expected! That's gonna be 20k right there! You fucking arsehole. You're really gonna make me look like an idiot for the sake of 62 crumbs of happiness? Re-legalizing slavery on a human-dominated world. I don't even know what's preferable. Probably still humans. I don't think you'll get quite as many beatings as the people who are literally just made of glory holes, and you can't really blame them. They're so ugly, you definitely want to take your anger out on something 24-7. But like slavery, yeah, not so great. I don't care if you're ugly. None of that slavery shit here, please. You guys had it rough? Feel very bad for you. You seem like lovely guys with all that great slavery stuff that you're not doing anymore, probably, hopefully, please. But please ignore the fact that I'm about to drive you right back into it and take everything you've ever loved and anything that makes you slightly fucking valuable. That's not happening. Look away, everyone. Those Garrus withdrawals, they be hitting fucking hard. Shivering every last night. A quivering mess without my bone bunny. The word is librarian, Sarah, not book daddy. Man, we did all like the moon missions and everything, and I know one went really wrong and that's why we kind of didn't do it anymore. But fuck, there's gotta be so many useful resources on the moon. Get like one guy up there with a pickaxe, let him have at it, see what he finds, bring him home. That's all you gotta do. Nothing difficult about it at all. I mean, it's not like rocket science or anything, right? Going to the fucking moon, idiots. That was such an old man joke. Absolutely a dad now. Oh, I'm dead for Grunt, okay? I've become very, very protective of him, which means the dad jokes are naturally the next step. Hat on, please! Holy shit, I need to see him with like a truncheon and a stupid little sheriff's hat. That's gonna look so cute. Just imagine a Hanar in handcuffs. Not for any other reason, just because of how that would look. They need so many, the little cuties. Thank you for the reminder of how my life is so very fragile and is falling apart at every minute. Praying mouth? That's not even like, you know, just speaking prayers. That's trying to eat people to death. Is this the Bermuda Triangle of space? That's not doing a very good job. It's pretty fucking round to me. Oh god, I can't stop. That wasn't even on purpose. The dad jokes are constantly end me now. Just put a bullet in me before this fucking happens. I've feared that this moment would come. Holy fuck, it actually says that. I didn't read that. That was, whoa! Even miniature black holes. Oh, that's so fucking cute. I want to keep one as a pet. Put him in a little hat and maybe handcuffs. Attempting to discharge their drive cores in praying man. Ooh, nice. Fellatio, everyone. Fellatio. Highly recommends using First Land's complimentary discharge stations. Set up fucking spacefaring masturbation stations for all. The hard stuff has popularized the story of miners on the planet. That's a new scenario. It's normally plumbers, isn't it? Checking out the tubes. The fleshy tubes. What are you mining with? I guess you can use like a chisel, but then who's the hammer? Alright, let's move on.